Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I am Death from Above. It is Tuesday, it is reset day, it is also Destiny 2 beta early launch access day, and we're going to get to that at some point today, but the vendors have reset in Destiny. It's the 6 weeks of Daybreak, so we got some crazy Nightfall happening right now, but we're going to talk about the vendor reset right now. We're going to start at New Monarchy, make our way to the Crucible vendor, hit up Vanguard, and then Dead Orbit, and then Future War Cult, and talk about all the roles that we got. So, Executor Hideo, I'm coming for you right now. Let's do it. So, let's see what weapons we have. I like to go over every one of the weapon roles. I may not read out loud everything that they have, but I will talk about each one of the guns. And here we have the Assembly 2 Auto Rifle. We always begin with it. This is a solid one right here. Counterbalance, perfect balance, high caliber rounds, hip fire with crowd control. So maybe hip fire, maybe high caliber rounds, but you're definitely going to have some good stability out of this gun. It's never quite made it for me as far as being a really good gun, but it is solid. So if you like this gun, this looks like a decent performer. So I can recommend this one as fun, but try it and let me know what you think about it. Next up we have the Free Will 3 with a Fatebringer roll. We got Firefly and Outlaw. We also have armor piercing and hip fire. So close range weapon right here. Quick fire, get the headshot. Up close, get the explosion and reload. Kind of like a Last Word meets Fatebringer, I guess. I don't know that it's going to be any good. Maybe in PvE you can get by with some usefulness in that gun, but nice perks, but probably not a very good gun. Then we have the Impeacher 5 with Hot Swap, Zen Moment, hand-loaded high caliber rounds and hip fire. That's pretty solid. Steady hand, fast draw, quick draw. Pretty good setup right there on that sidearm. I like it. I like it. That's good. Then we have the Bad Counsel 4 with crowd control, perfect balance, close interpersonal hip fire, and extended mag, smart drift control, CQB ballistics, and soft ballistics. It's a mid-impact, mid-rated fire shotgun. Always kind of, you know, do a little on that one. So then we have the Deposition 7 with Firefly, perfect balance, triple tap, snapshot, skip rounds. I don't know why I go backwards through the perk setups, but I do. So it does have the ambush scope. I'd recommend that. Snapshot, perfect balance, and Firefly is not bad. If you like running PvE snipers that are mid-impact, this might be a good one. Can't really recommend it over anything else, but it's interesting. And then we have the First Citizen 9, a gun that I want to see counterbalance, perfect balance, and something else on to make it a bullet hose and have fun with. But this one's got rangefinder, perfect balance, crowd control, snapshot, and extended mag. You're going to need a lot of stability on this gun because it's a bullet hose with no stability. So it could be a fun running gun, but I'm just not seeing it. Soft ballistics will help you, but you lose a lot of impact. So interesting, but never really. Never gonna really use that gun. So let's see what Crucible's got. Alright, our side, I'm coming for you. Let's see what you got down here and below. Let's check the bounties though. We got scout rifle, we got auto rifle, fusion rifle, shotgun, and heavy weapon this week. So those are the bounties that I'll be working on for a little while until the beta launches for Destiny 2. But let's talk about the 0-Day Dilemma, a gun that I used a while back and it was pretty solid. Perfect balance, glass half full, rifle barrel, hip fire, crowd control. That's okay. Maybe crowd control, perfect balance, glass half full. Got the steady hand, the rifle scope, and the reflex. Not bad, but not amazing. It's just an auto rifle. Then we have the Party Favor with Rodeo, Feeding Frenzy, perfect balance, feather mag, glass half full. I could see Feeding Frenzy, perfect balance, glass half full being decent, but I'm just never a big fan of this gun. I don't know what it is about it. I just don't. I think there's better guns in that rate of fire and impact for pulse rifles. And then we have the Hero Formula with Rodeo, hand-laid stock, last resort, armor piercing, and return to sender. It's got the reflex, the MD reflex, but that's about it on that one. It's a high rate of fire, low impact scout. Much better version was had last week. Oh, Palindrome, hot swap, luck in the chamber, but not rifled. It's got hammer fours, so that's a solid. I mean, solid. It's not the best there ever was, but it's good. It's good. You're gonna have the range, luck in the chamber, hot swap. If you're bouncing back and forth between this and your secondary, that could be a good gun with hot swap. But not the best palindrome we've ever seen by a long shot. Then we have an Each New Day fusion rifle with spray and play, underdog rifled, small bore, and rangefinder. You're going to get a lot of range out of that. It's got the scope that I like, but you want some more stability. Just a little bit more stability to make that a really good gun. Then we have the 44 Curtain Call Replenish, life support, quick draw, small bore, rangefinder. That one's very meh, just because it's not the highest impact, but it's not the highest rate of fire. You have aggressive ballistics with rangefinder and small bores, so you can have a little bit of range on it, but it doesn't have the fast rate of fire for PvE. It doesn't have the highest impact for PvP, so kind of in no man's land there. Anton's Rule. Sidearm. Does anybody use this sidearm? I don't really use it too much, but I got a really good one last week that I might have to try out. But this one's got Outlaw, Army of One, fitted stock, high caliber rounds, and rangefinder. I would prefer Army of One because Outlaw, I don't really get headshot kills with sidearms too often that I notice. So Army of One may be more useful for me. If you get a lot of headshot kills with sidearms, I go with Outlaw. But fitted stock and rangefinder could be useful, or high caliber rounds, whichever one. It's a good gun, not the best, but not the worst, he says again. Event Horizon, we do have the Longview SLR-10, which is my favorite scope. I think it has the highest aim assist of any scope too. Don't quote me on that though. Army of One, spray and play, explosive rounds, perfect balance, Firefly. Perfect balance, spray and play, and Firefly could be a good PvE combinations. Really high impact, go for that boss kill, but Firefly, I'm not a big fan of Firefly on that gun. It seems to roll with it a lot. Then we have the Chaotic Neutral, Accurized, Smooth Ballistics, and Field Choke, Life Support, Underdog, Brace Frame, Armor Piercing, Rangefinder. Brace Frame and Rangefinder could be a good combination with either Underdog and Life Support for PvP. I like this gun in PvP. I've got a couple really good rolls on it, and it's a solid machine gun. If you need a good PvP machine gun, don't look past it. Then we have Something Wicked with Tripod, Perfect Balance, Javelin, Life Support, and Grenadier. It's got the things, but it doesn't have the other things that you want. So last week's Something Wicked was much better. Move right past that. So let's go check out the Vanguard. Arcee was talking smack about you, Roni. What do you got to say about it? Nothing? I didn't think so, because you don't have a mouth. So, now we got some more guns. We got Continental. I'm seeing Danger Close, Rodeo, Small Bore, Feather Mag, Persistence. Not a big fan of that. It's a really good mid-impact, mid-rate of fire auto rifle, but not too crazy about that perk set. We've seen much better with it, but I can see Small Bore and Persistence being nice with Rodeo, making it a very easy to use gun, very smooth. Next up we have Parthian Shot, Rodeo, Take a Knee, Perfect Balance, Feather Mag, Rangefinder. Solid gun right there. OEG, Quick Draw, Red Dot. It's good. Rodeo's good. Good stability out of Perfect Balance, and then Rangefinder to push that range out even farther. Makes it a little bit slower though. Then we have Angel's Advocate with the Fate Bringer roll, Outlaw, Who's Next, Explosive Rounds, Perfect Balance, Firefly. Finally a good pick of the week. That looks like a pick of the week. Mid-impact, mid-rate of fire, Scout, kind of the Mighty Multi-Tool variant, but you can get that Outlaw and Firefly effect that you love oh so much from the Fate Bringer. So this is the long-range Fate Bringer right here, guys. Especially the explosive rounds. That could be a lot of fun. So let me know if you pick that up and you use it. I've had that version before, and it's been pretty solid. So I'm liking the Angel's Advocate right now. That's a good gun. And let's see what we got next. We got the How Dare You, the low impact, high rate of fire hand cannon. It's got hot swap spray and play, rifle barrel, high caliber rounds, and reactive reload. Switch to it, get a kill, use the range, reload, and then go to town. So steady hand, fast draw, quick draw, or spray and play for the super fast reload into reactive reload. Pretty good, pretty good. I've got a different version, but I don't mind that gun. Playing off meta with it's pretty fun. X Asterisk, we have Eye of the Storm, hand laid stock, knee pads, life support, snapshot. Eye of the Storm could be useful in PvP situations with a fusion rifle because you're getting hit, your ADS, and you slide into it, snap up to the shot real good, ADS while you charge, get hit, and it becomes more accurate while you're charging it up. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. It's got the scope I like, so Next up, the Teacup Tempest, rangefinder, hand-loaded, high-caliber rounds, Cascade, Mulligan. I don't know about Cascade on a sidearm. It may be good, but I don't know. Hand-loaded and rangefinder are pretty nice. I like this sidearm, though. High-impact sidearms. The highest impact sidearm you can get right now from a vendor. Occum's Razor with full auto. Another pick of the week. Okay, let's see what you got. Replenish, Battle Runner. I like Battle Runner on this one. That's going to be a really good perk. Hammer forged or lightweight. Ooh, go battle runner lightweight full auto on the Occum's Razor with smart drift control, CQB, and soft ballistics. Go soft. You don't really care about anything other than impact or range since you have full auto. Don't worry about stability. Just, you know, keep it from pointing at the sky at the end of the mag. But this is a shredder. Got a full auto shredder with it. Once you get that kill though, you'll be able to blaze a trail right on out of there. So get the kill and then run away real fast. That's a pick of the week. I'm gonna be picking that up. I'm gonna be picking that up on PlayStation for sure. So that's a good solid shotgun. You love seeing that one with full auto. 7th Sense with hidden hand, explosive snapshot, life support, army of 1. Don't doubt this one. It's got good aim assist. Really low impact though, but it's got that long view. Interesting sniper if you like to run and gun. You can get a lot of headshots. Next up, the Bone Crusher that you're required to say that way. Persistent small bore rifle barrel taking the army of 1. It's okay. Rifle barrel give you the range. Persistence will help you out with the stability. Army of 1 is always good. Aggressive, smart drift control, and field choke. If you so desire to have the highest impact machine gun. Disassembly required, actually making a case for itself. Grenadier, perfect balance, field scout, grenades and horseshoes. So grenades and horseshoes, field scout, and grenadier. If you really need a rocket launcher with grenades and horseshoes, there's your rocket launcher of the week for grenades and horseshoes so far. Now there may be more. Let's check out Dead Orbit and see what Iraq Jalal. Where do you think he's going to be in the beta? You think he's going to be hanging out at the farm? He looks like he doesn't like the sun too much. So, Extremophile. Let's talk about it. Extended mag, quick draw, small bore, spray and play, and persistence. Always a solid performer, especially with the scope that I like. I could see extended mag being good, or quick draw, small bore, or spray and play. I mean, decent perks all around on that one. Not amazing, but interesting. You have the Keystone with armor piercing, quick draw, small bore, third eye, crowd control, red dot, range lens, OEG. Nothing to write home about on that one. Let's move right along. Worlds to come with hot swap, performance, hammer forged, enhanced, and quick draw. I want to see some stability on that one. It's a good high impact, low charge rate fusion rifle, but not seeing the most amazing roll on that one, so we can move it right along. Then we have the Last Ditch 001. Kind of a high impact, low rate of fire shotgun, soft ballistics, TQB linear compensator, hand loaded, hip fire, perfect balance, knee pads, final round. I don't mind final round on that. That's not bad. Go hand loaded, knee pads. I don't really care about stability on shotguns, and then final round or hip fire, depending on how you're running it. But I'd probably go hand loaded. It's not going to have the best range though. Good old Matador will outrange it by a long shot. Then we have the Bitter Edge Scout Rifle. I'm not even apologizing. It's a Scout Rifle. Longview again. The Longview scope seems to be in vogue today. Perfect balance, triple tap, taking the skip rounds, quick draw. I don't like it. Nothing there for me. Then we have the Unto Dust 00 with cluster bombs, heavy payload, quick draw, spray and play, flared magwell, confined, smart drift control, and countermass. Nope. Not interested in that in the least. Alright, Future War Cult, what do you have for us to look at? Let's just touch it. I'm gonna touch it, Lakshmi. What? That sounds like not a good idea, Death. Alright, guns again. Here we go. The Well with hidden hand, outlaw, perfect balance, armor piercing, and quick draw. Now there's no range perk here, but those stats and those talents are pretty good, so don't doubt it. If you get inside range, you know, if you're fighting like a boxer and you get inside on him, that'll be a good gun, especially with hidden hand. Throw outlaw on there, shoot him in the face, got the sure shot, quick draw, steady hand. I always like the Well. It's just never quite out. It can't outperform anything, but it does perform. Then we have the Waltz with the reflex, quick draw, and OEG rifle scope, armor piercing, quick draw, perfect balance, feeding frenzy, glass half full. I don't like that feeding frenzy and perfect balance are fighting each other. I want to use both of them and not have them against each other, but that's how this perk setup works on this one. So go quick draw, either perfect balance or feeding frenzy, depending upon your stability. The good thing is the Waltz has pretty decent stability, and then glass half full to give you that extra damage at the end of the mag. Not too big on the damage at the end, but it'll do enough to make a difference. And then we have the Waiting with hot swap, small bore, unflinching, accelerated coils, and hip fire. I'd probably leave it on hip fire. Small bore for the extra stuff, and then hot swap. It's gonna be okay. It's got the reflex. I don't mind it. I'm not gonna write home about it. Then we have the Wounded with triple tap and Zen moment and full auto. Yes, there's you a Scout Rifle of the week. Scout Rifles this week, man. They're all over the place. The Wounded's always good though. Got the red dot, the range lens, the rifle scope, extended mag or full auto, small bore or triple tap, and Zen Moment. So small bore for the PvP, triple tap for the PvE, Zen Moment for the extra stability. I like it. I don't like the reduced mag size from small bore, so maybe triple tap all the time, but full auto on this gun's really cool. If you get a full auto Firefly version of that gun, it's a lot of fun. Then we have the Wormwood with womp womp. Well, it has hand load and you can switch off. I was gonna say Relentless Tracker, but not bad. True Sight, Sure Shot, Quick Draw with the flared magwell, hip fire, hand loaded, Relentless Tracker, and rangefinder. Flared magwell, maybe go. I don't know. Either one of these pretty good. Extra range here, lots of extra range here. So as if the Wormwood couldn't kill from distance good enough already, you get another one with double the range. So then we have the Warpath with cluster bombs. Hello, Lakshmi. It's okay though. It doesn't have all the things you want over here. Quick draw, these two on a rocket launcher I don't really care about. So aggressive, soft, and hard launch. It's soft and it's hard all at the same time. I don't know. There's been much better versions of this guns with cluster bombs, so don't worry too much about it. But which gun do you see of the week that you think is the best pick of the week? Let me know in the comments. I'm always interested what you guys like the most and want me to take a look at. So if you want me to go into detail on any one of these guns, good luck, because I'm going to be playing the Destiny 2 beta all week, but maybe on Monday. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy this. Subscribe if you want to see more and want to be a part of hang out and play the Destiny 2 beta this week. I'll be in there if you want to play with me. Just come find me. Turn on notifications. I'll be around a lot this week. But until then, until next time, I am Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you, bye.